Hey everyone, welcome back to KP Money Talks, where we simplify personal finance in Canada. What I'm about to show you will fundamentally change how you see your bank forever. In this video, we're going to expose the multi-billion-dollar secrets that banks have been hiding from you for decades. Secrets that cost you thousands every single year. Secrets that could literally transform your financial future. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your bank doesn't want you to watch this. But before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos like this in the future. Because your subscription encourages us to create more quality content for you. Let me ask you something. Do you know what your bank does with your money when you deposit it? If you said they keep it safe, you're not just wrong. You've fallen for the oldest trick in banking. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on an industry built on secrets. What you discover might shock you. Did you know that when you deposit $1,000 into a bank, it doesn't just sit there? Instead, the bank keeps only about $100 in reserve and lends out the rest. Now imagine John borrows that $900 and deposits it into Bank A. Bank A keeps $90 and lends out $810. Sarah then deposits that $810 into Bank B, which keeps $81, and Bank B lends out $729. Can you see the pattern? Your original $1,000 deposit has now helped create over $2,700 in the banking system. Surprising, right? This is called the money multiplier effect. Banks are essentially creating money out of thin air, built on your deposit. Think about that. While banks multiply money, who really benefits? You or the system? Let's talk about your savings account. Did you know that most Canadians earn just 0.1% interest or even less? Meanwhile, inflation is quietly eating away 3 to 6% of your money every year. So even though your money feels safe in the bank, it's actually losing value every single day. Now, here's the tricky part. The bank uses your deposits to make double-digit returns by lending at much higher rates. That means every year you lose and they win. But wait, there's more. The banks also make billions through fees. So ask yourself, are your savings really working for you? Or are they helping the banks grow richer? Think about it. The choice is yours. Did you know that Canadians pay over $15 billion every year in bank fees? That's right. Over $15 billion that could have been invested, saved, or spent on your family. But instead, this money goes straight into bank profits. Now let's take a closer look at how this happens. Have you ever been hit with overdraft charges? Or perhaps a minimum balance penalty? Maybe a late payment fee? These are just some of the hidden costs banks use to nickel and dime you. Think about it. Every fee, every charge adds up over time. Now, I want you to imagine, what if you could keep that money instead? What would you do with it? Invest it? Save for your future? Or spend it on something meaningful for your family? But wait, there's more. If you think fees are the worst part, wait until I tell you how mortgages really work. Are you ready to learn the truth? Stay tuned. Let's uncover the truth about how mortgage money is really created. Have you ever wondered where the money comes from when you get a mortgage? Most people believe banks lend out money they already have in their vaults, but that's not how it works at all. When you borrow for a mortgage, the bank doesn't dip into a pile of cash. Instead, they create new money out of thin air, literally. With just a few keystrokes, your 25-year mortgage is born. Think about that for a moment. For you, it's decades of debt. But for the bank, it's just numbers typed into a computer. And it doesn't stop there. The system even makes it difficult for people trying to escape debt. Isn't it time we understood the real mechanics behind mortgage money? Let's explore what this means for you and your financial future. Your credit score is often seen as a measure of responsibility. But in reality, it's more about how profitable you are to lenders. Pay off all your debt? Your score might actually drop. Keep a small balance? Your score can go up. Why? Because lenders make money off your debt. The system is built to reward those who stay in debt and punish those who break free. Remember, credit scores aren't the only tool. Even the advice you get at your bank isn't always truly designed to help you. Did you know that many people trust their bank's financial advisor to help grow their money? But here's the truth. Those advisors work for the bank, not for you. Their goal is to sell you products that generate huge fees for the bank, like high-fee mutual funds and investment packages that seem safe but often underperform. Imagine this. You invest $100,000 in a mutual fund with a 2% annual fee. Over 30 years, you could end up paying nearly $200,000 in fees. That's often more money than you earn from the investment itself. And this pattern isn't just in Canada, it's a global issue. So, next time you're talking to your advisor, ask yourself who really benefits from this advice. Stay informed, stay empowered. Have you ever wondered what the Federal Reserve really is? Well, here's a shocking truth. It's not actually federal at all. The Federal Reserve is a private banking cartel that controls the entire money supply. They create money out of thin air and then charge governments and taxpayers interest on it. Since 1913, Americans have paid over $15 trillion in interest alone. And what about Canada? Our banking system is deeply connected to these same global structures. That means ordinary citizens are footing the bill while banks and central institutions profit endlessly. But here's the exciting part. For the first time in over 100 years, banks are now facing a real threat. So, what does this mean for you? Stay tuned, because the future of money is changing right before our eyes. Decentralized crypto is a game changer because it's something banks can't fully control. Imagine being able to send money directly to someone else, peer-to-peer, without needing banks, middlemen, or hefty fees. Now, think about why banks are scrambling to create their own digital currencies. They're trying to keep us inside their system with centralized versions of crypto. But here's the question. What happens if true decentralized money becomes mainstream? Banks could lose the grip they've held on us for over a century. We've covered major secrets that banks have been hiding from you. From fractional reserve banking to digital currency control, from fee manipulation to regulatory capture, the entire system is designed to extract wealth from you and transfer it to banks. But knowledge is power. Now that you understand how the system really works, you can make informed decisions about your financial future. Share this video with everyone you know. Banks spend millions on marketing to keep these secrets hidden. Your sharing is the only way this information reaches the people who need it most. What's your biggest takeaway from this video? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more content exposing the truth about our financial system, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Thanks for watching, and remember, your financial freedom depends on understanding these truths.